everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ella, and if you're a subscriber, thank you. Today's video, I thought I'd do a little bit of a get ready with me today. Now, I've never actually done one of these before. I'm not really getting ready for that much. I have already been to the gym, I've had a shower, and now I need to do my skincare, my hair. There's not really too much to do to my hair, but you know, it's not staying like this, and my makeup. Just a little bit of makeup because I need to film a self-tape today. If you didn't know, I am an actress. I usually do like a fair few self-tapes a week, so this is the time where I usually put on the most makeup. Other than that, if I'm not auditioning, I don't really wear much makeup at all. I'm starting off with my skincare. I've been really loving this Liz Earle Instant Boost, so I'm going to try and keep it out of the sun, skin tonic, just to start off with. I just feel like it, I don't know what it does, but it feels nice. Oh, it feels and it smells so nice. I do have a mirror over here that I'm going to be looking into, just in case you wonder where I'm looking. So I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos about my skin. It's so good at the moment. It has been good for quite a little while, to be honest. I struggled in my early 20s with really painful acne that I just couldn't get rid of, couldn't figure out why it was there. But now I only very rarely have the odd like little spot here and there. Like I do get some hormonal acne just around my period, and I do have a little bit of scarring, which will fade over time. These are from just like recent spots that I've picked, probably. But other than that, my skin is so good. I'm just going to put a little bit of this Nip and Fab. This is it's called the No Needle Fix Eye. It's just an eye cream, and I don't know, are eye creams even necessary? I have no idea. Feels a little bit like bougie, but I quite like it, and I feel like as I have got a little bit older, I'm 28 now. I mean, it's not old, but you know, I've really noticed, I don't know whether it's just purely from like lack of sleep or I don't know what it's from, but my eye bags are definitely worse than they ever have been. To be fair, they've got better recently, but like there was one point where I was looking in the mirror and thinking, what is going on with my eyes? But I think that was from just bad quality of sleep. I really need to try and stop looking at my screen right before I go to sleep, because last night I had another terrible night's sleep. I literally like went to bed, couldn't get to sleep for hours, fell asleep at like 2, woke up at 5 to go to the toilet, couldn't get back to sleep. Hence why I'm actually up and have done quite a lot with my morning, because I usually do not get up that early, but I just thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just get up and go to the gym. And it feels pretty good, and it's a really nice day out as well, which helps. Oh, I'm just putting some of the Welda Skin Food on. This is completely, well, it's very nearly finished. I love this Welda stuff. It is very thick. I'd say I have combination skin. My T-zone tends to get a little bit oily, but I do feel dry a lot of the time, and so I do like quite a thick layer of moisturiser on my face at all times, to be honest. I think something that's been really helping me with my skincare recently has been, I started trying out Skin and Me, which I've seen them all over the place, and my friend had tried it and she was like, it's really good, like you should give it a go. So I've been doing it for like 3 months now, and I have noticed a big improvement in just my skin overall. I think it's helped, and just the ease of it is the most appealing thing. Rather than putting on like so many different products, I just do that every night now, with a bit of moisturiser and this, and it's so easy. And then in the daytime or in the morning, I just do moisturiser. That's my skincare done. Onto the makeup. So I have quite a basic makeup routine. Although I am trying out a new product today, which I'm really excited for. I've heard so much about this pink honey. It's all over TikTok, and I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love TikTok, but this is the first time that I've shopped on TikTok Shop. And I don't really like a lot of product in my eyes. I usually use, this is embarrassing showing you this because it's absolutely disgusting. I use this, this is just from Collection. It's just a clear, it's supposed to be mascara. And I've been using this and it's filthy, full of foundation for my brows for the past like too long. So I thought, you know what, let's treat yourself, Ella. Maybe like get a few new makeup products and maybe bin stuff like this, because I'm embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed easily, and I'm embarrassed by that. And then all I use on my face is the Bare Minerals. I mean, the writing has completely come off in this. I will link all the products down below just in case anyone is interested. But it's the Bare Mineral foundation, concealer, sorry. I can't remember what shade I'm in. I just really like this concealer, but to be honest, this is pretty much gone as well. So I really need to update my makeup. I would like to get a little bit more like experimental with my makeup when I do decide to wear it. It's just because I either get my makeup done like for work, sometimes I get like more fun things done, or for auditioning for work. And for that sort of stuff, they really don't want you to be doing any extravagant looks. Like, that's not really the vibe. So I mean, unless I go out, I don't really experiment with my makeup, but I would like to. So if you know any, I do like Bare Minerals, but if you know any other good brands for things like concealer, do let me know, because I'm gonna need to do a little order soon. Just blending that in. I do most things with my fingers. If I'm using foundation, I will use the Ordinary foundation with a dirty beauty blender and I will just dab that in. But if it's just concealer, fingers all the way. So yeah, I've been auditioning for quite a few things, been sending off quite a few self-tapes. I'm really hoping to get like a bit of a longer contract this year. That is what I'm really like manifesting and putting out into the universe, because for the past, since I stopped doing so much musical theatre, which to be honest was only like a year and a couple of months ago, I haven't had any longer contracts, and even that last musical theatre job was a short contract. And although I do love doing lots of different jobs, I also quite like the idea of having like something to go to like regularly, a bit of a longer contract and a proper character to like properly dig my teeth into. I'm manifesting that for this year. So although the self-tape that I'm doing today is just for a commercial, which I have done quite a few commercials before and I really, really enjoy doing them. They're always very fun. I'm using the Fenty powder, by the way, which I think is really, really good. So just concealer and powder. I think that's kind of like all I need. I don't really like my skin to feel cakey. Like, I'm the sort of person that as soon as I'm done with this, I will probably take my makeup off. But if I was wearing thick foundation, I definitely would take my makeup off. I can kind of like manage to keep this on all day without feeling like claustrophobic and just cakey, and just, I don't know, I just like my skin to breathe. And I think that is also what's helped my skin massively, because I haven't been doing any long contracts where I've had to wear a lot of makeup all the time. Like, for example, my skin during when I was doing Singing in the Rain and when I was doing 42nd Street, my skin was not good for that whole time. But of course not, because I'm wearing such thick, heavy makeup all day, or all evening. But it's just a bit too much. I've got a random bit of glitter that's appeared on my cheek. Got it. Yeah, I really like this powder. It's very, very natural, I think, especially when you don't use any foundation under it. But it does tend to just like even out my skin tone a little bit. Also, I'm not sure if you can, let me know how the like camera quality is and the audio. I've started using my boyfriend's old camera, Sony camera, and a mic with it as well. Just because I wanted the quality of my videos just to be a little bit just better. So let me know what you think. I don't know if this is like very good lighting for doing makeup, but I don't think it really matters. I'm not really doing anything groundbreaking. I'm using the Collection Vitalash mascara. This is my favourite mascara. I go out of my way to get this. I don't buy any other mascaras. I've tried quite a lot in the past, and then I found this one and I just was obsessed. It's never in the shops. I always buy it on Amazon for like $5.99. But I just think this is a really good mascara. So I'm just going to do a very natural look. I'm going to grab this mirror now, just so I can see my lashes. Very natural look today, because I think that's what the self-tape calls for. Do you know what? I have noticed, like, my lashes are so good because I've been using lash serum for a good while now. I started out using Revitalash, and then I went on to using UK Lash, I think it's called, which is much cheaper. And I mean, I don't put mascara on my lashes enough to actually realise how much it's working, but they're looking pretty good today, so I think it's doing its job. The only thing I found with this lash serum is that it does kind of make my eyelashes like grow in crazy directions. Like, I just poked up a few that were just growing directly down just then. Can't complain though. I'd rather them be growing in weird directions than staying short. Can you see my lashes? They're looking really good today. If I do say so myself, they look so long. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna get in the sun if I go like that. But can you see them? Can you see them? Maybe I'll zoom in so that you can see my lashes. That's with UK Lash Serum. It's working really well. I have been using the brow serum as well. Not every night, like not as religiously as I use the lash serum, but just in little patches that I feel like, because my eyebrows in general, they're okay, but they need, I mean, they don't need anything, but there are certain patches where there are less hairs. So I've just been using the serum in those bits, and I think it's working. I did overpluck my eyebrows as a kid. Like, I naturally have very thick eyebrows, which, you know, that was not in back in the day. I mean, they're still thick now, I'm sure you can tell. Like, thankfully, all of the overplucked eyebrows, most of them managed to grow back. I have kind of got a good shape there now, but my eyebrows used to be thicker than this. And I also like overpluck them unevenly, so like this one starts out here and this one starts further in, and I'd quite like them to both start further in, so I do put a bit of lash serum, eyebrow serum, like just on one eyebrow in the middle, just to try and like even them out a little bit. But I do think it's working. I mean, this is just the reality of it. This is the blusher that I'm using. It is, I want to say, I mean, the lid's come off, so I can't see. It's a really nice colour. I think this colour really suits my skin tone. I want to say it's from Kiko, but yeah, it's completely battered. It's one that I don't take away with me because it doesn't have a lid. But I'm still going to carry on using it until it's completely gone. It does actually have a lid, it's just like the plastic bit is broke off and the lid is broke off. See what I mean when I'm saying I probably need to update my makeup collection. So I will just put a bit of blush on. I'll put like a fair little bit and then blend it out. I quite like to be a little bit blushed, but I don't do any contour. I should stop waving that mirror around. I don't do any contour. I used to do contour. I just don't do it anymore. I do a little bit of highlighter, But yeah, let's do the blush. Done. I'm joking. I see what I mean. I put a lot of blush on. I'm gonna blend it out now. Hopefully it'll look a little bit better than this. I just kind of blend the blush all into my face, to be honest. That'll do. Now, let's try this honey glue. Where's my spoolie? I did bring it. Found it. I've heard you're supposed to like wet it. I don't really have a spray bottle, but I have wet the spoolie a little bit, and I did wet inside a little bit as well. It has a little hole and a pot of what looks like honey, and it smells like it really smells like something. What does that smell like? So I'm just gonna put my spoolie in, twizzle it around a little bit. I don't want to get too much. I think, yeah, the reason why they say to wet it is just to help the product kind of loosen up onto the spoolie. I have no idea if this is like working, if this has got anything on it. Yeah, I think it does. I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same technique that I would usually do with my brows, which is like brush them through this way and then shape them this way. So let's see. I hope you can see from where you are. I'm just going to brush this brow through and coat the product on there. This is what I mean when I say I have bushy brows. They could probably do with a trim, to be honest, but I do tend to shape them. And then I'm going to brush it back. Now, I do feel like it's kind of leaving flakes on my brows, which, yeah, it definitely is leaving flakes. Maybe that means it needs to be a little bit more wet. But right now, my brows are looking kind of flaky. You probably can't see that, but maybe just trust me on it. They're looking kind of flaky. I mean, it's definitely stuck them down. Do I like the way it looks? No. No. They look like stuck onto my face. I'm going to try a bit of a different technique. Maybe put a little bit less product on the brow this time round. I might just... It needs a little bit more. We've had a camera mishap. As you can see, I'm completely done now. I don't know why, the camera just completely stopped recording halfway through my filming, which is really annoying. Anyway, I managed to fix my brows. I'm just gonna run through what I did. I mean, let's be honest, you're not missing much. It's not like my makeup technique is anything particularly fascinating. I managed to fix my brows. I just kind of wiped it off with a wipe, which I think adding like with the water in the wipe kind of helped it loosen up a little bit. And then I didn't add any more to the spoolie. I just put the spoolie through my brows again. And I think they look like quite nice now. So I think it's just gonna take some getting used to. Using any product or any new product takes getting used to, especially when you've just used like year-old dirty mascara for your brows for the past year. Mixed feelings. I think they turned out okay, so maybe if you've got any tips about using the honey glue, let me know. Then I went in with my highlighter, which I just did very naturally with my finger. Nothing to write home about, but I used the Mary Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics. I've used this one for years. I really, really, really like it. Like, it's a lovely colour. I just think it's very natural, and I kind of am all about the natural look. And then for my lips, I was saying, you know, you're going to be mind blown about what I use for my lips, for my everyday lip colour. This, I would say, is like a My Lips But Better sort of colour, I think. And it's actually an eyeshadow from the NYX or NYX Rebel with a Cause palette. I've had this palette for ages. Barely ever use it for eyeshadow. But this one I do use for my lips. So I just put a little bit on with my finger once again. And then I put a little bit of the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream on top. And that is my natural look. Sorry that the video cut out. It was probably getting a little bit too long anyway. Maybe my camera was like, all right, that's enough. I don't need to see any more of that. And then I let my hair out. My hair was an absolute mess. I was trying to do like a middle part in, and that wasn't working. And then I was trying to do like a full fringe, and that wasn't working. And it really made me realise I haven't had my hair cut for about 4 years. And I'm really excited because I've booked in to have my hair cut at Unruly, is it Unruly Curls? Or the Curl Bar, one or the other. Anyway, it's quite expensive to get my hair cut. It's like 130 something pound. But I just want to go somewhere where I know that they can do my hair well, because a lot of people kind of, I mean, I've had some experiences in the past where I've ended up with hair way shorter than I wanted. And I think they're going to do a dry cut. I think it'll be really nice for me to get a little bit of shape in my hair because, yeah, it has been 4 years and I do think it is looking a little bit, like, desperate for a haircut, basically. I have, like, trimmed the front bits a little bit by myself, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it done. But anyway, I managed to kind of settle it down and make it look somewhat presentable for now. And now it's time for me to go and film this bloody self-tape before the sun goes down. I feel like really summery. The sun is shining today. It was really frosty this morning, but I feel like with these rays of sunshine just beaming through my window and my light summery makeup on, I'm feeling like very summer vibes, which is a long way away, but you know, a girl can dream. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see any other videos along this sort of line. I mean, as I've said, my makeup and skincare routine is really nothing to write home about. It's actually like, I'm a little bit embarrassed by it now, looking back. Editing this video, I will probably be embarrassed, but this is real. This is what I do for my makeup. As I've said, I would like some suggestions though, so if you have anything that you think would work well on me, let me know. If you'd like to see more Get Ready With Me videos, give me a thumbs up. Or just chatty videos in general. I mean, I've just chatted a bunch of shit. Luckily, half of that shit was cut out, so you can thank the dodgy camera. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!